could be out here all day picking these. Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and we were just issued a frost warning for tomorrow morning. So this is the final day for me to get everything out of my fields, including my vegetables, which is actually where I'm going to start this morning. But I wanted to show you guys, after 8 long years, and I don't think I tried every year, but I tried at least 6 out of 8 years to grow cucamelons. I finally did it. So cucamelons are a sour cucumber. They look like little baby watermelons. Check them out. Look how cute they are. You guys may have seen these. These seeds I purchased from Baker Creek. They are the cutest little thing. And there is, honestly, people are torn when it comes to their taste. Oh, how do I describe it? They're crunchy. Here's my description. It's like you have a cucumber and you drop a couple drops of lemon juice on it. That's what these taste like. At first, the flavor totally threw me off and I was like, nope, I don't like these. I had them in a salad yesterday. I loved them. I don't know if it was because it was in with the Italian dressing and the other elements of the salad. It was perfect. However, I don't know if I love them for snacking, but they're kind of growing on me, if that makes sense, like pop, 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 pop. But let's go see if I can harvest more. This is where I'm growing the cucamelons, and don't be fooled, there's more than just cucamelons on those, but here it is. There's so many. There's only one cucamelon here. These are obviously scarlet runner beans. Oh, I'm finding so many more cukes. Guys, they are all over the place. I have one cucamelon plant in here, and I have been struggling for years, and I think it's because I don't know if it was the germination or what, but I never was able to get them to successfully produce. I did have them grow, and maybe here, let me find a mini one. They would get cucamelons that were, wow, all of these I harvested these yesterday and there are already so many more to harvest, but I would get maybe, where's a small one? They're all pretty big. I can't find a little one to show you. Okay, here. So I would get, here's like a baby one. I would get a couple that would be this size and they'd never get any bigger for me. I don't know what, I didn't do anything. All I did was put it in a raised bed and I started these from seed. There are so many. Let me get a close up on this. All right, is this the right spot? Okay, so they just fall right off. This is basically a good size, but what I've been hearing from other people, because I did post pictures, if you harvest them smaller, perhaps this size, they won't be as tart. Let's put it to the test. Okay, here's the one, the big one. Ooh, ooh, lemony delicious. Okay, here's a smaller one. Yeah, Okay, that's definitely less tart, less lemony. I think I prefer them a little bit on the smaller side. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest as many as I can, but then I have to get the rest of my peppers. A ton of sage too that I'd like to cut and dry into bundles, like a ton of sage. It's beyond, it's in the beyond. And then I have to cut, I think basically zinnias, some celosia, anything that I could kind of salvage for my final bouquet bar of the season, which is this weekend at the nursery. Oh, there are so many. I'm telling you, this is one plant. One plant. Oh, there's a strawberry runner. Came out. Wow. I've had a lot of people ask me about this. This is just a ceramic quart. I really like the look of the quarts that you see vegetables for sale, especially at farmers market, but I wanted something that was going to be reusable. So I purchased this just on Amazon. It came in a 4-pack, some really cute ones, different colors. Ooh, wow, look at this. There are so many. Put a link in the description of the video if you're interested. So many. And the critters do like these. This one's on the ground and it's been chewed up by, I'm guessing, a mouse. Tiny teeth. So you can eat these fresh. I like to eat them in my salads, I said that, but also, you guys, these can be pickled. And I hear a lot of people prefer them pickled. They have less of a, a tartness or a lemony flavor, and I guess they're just a little bit better pickled. Ooh, a FedEx guy's here. Ooh, I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's my tulip and bulb delivery, which I have been expecting, but I didn't get shipping notification. Guys, I could be out here all day picking these. This thing has taken over. I'm over here, by the way. I do have one growing on this side, and it's also climbing up, but it doesn't have, it was slower to start producing. So I have just some small, maybe, oh, there's a harvestable sized. Yeah, definitely have just a few. I don't think that's my bulb order because he's leaving already. If it was my bulb order, he'd have been here for a while. I think I have 25 cases coming. I'll definitely be sure to share that with you guys when it comes. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop with these. I'm gonna get the peppers because, whoops, my phone fell. Oh, this is my sweet potato bed, guys. I wanted to bring you an update. So some of the sweet potatoes, my hands are freezing. It's 40 degrees out. The sweet potatoes were slow, but I think I have something, because I stuck my hand down the other day and I felt a potato. The sweet potatoes really haven't started to die back yet. I also have some, I planted some radishes in here just for funsies, and obviously like that one's looking good, but it also flowered and went to seed, so I'll probably just cut that one up for a salad. There's another one in here. Oh wow, look at that one, guys. That looks like the magazine. Look at that radish. Wow. That is amazing. That's the best radish I've ever grown. Now, I'm nervous actually to pull the sweet potatoes. I've never done it before. I've never successfully grown them. I know that they're down there, but I know you can cause damage to them. So I kind of wanted to just go in there with some gloves on. It's so cold right now. I am having a hard time feeling my fingers. All right, I have gloves on and I just, oh, okay. There's a tater, yay! I'm not expecting much, I'm just being honest. I'm totally not expecting much at all. There's another, 2, yay! Ooh, there's one. Could have done better on sweet potatoes, but like these are, I thought they were dead, to be honest with you. I thought they were dead. And they kind of were. And then they bounced back and got a late start. I'm thinking, oh, here's some. These are basically sweet potato fries. I think I'm gonna leave the rest in and see what happens. I thought there were more over here. When I felt down, I thought there were more. But I've been wrong before. Oh, those radishes, the long red radishes are called long red radishes. I figure I might as well show you the other side of this bed. These are the strawberries that have kind of taken over. Ooh, we had some beans fall over. Oh, look, more cucamelons. Shocker. Okay, they're growing on me. The cucamelon vines are everywhere. Yeah, but the strawberry plants look super healthy. Oh, here's a weed. I haven't had many weeds. I'm trying to keep up with them as they come up. But you know, you can't always keep up. The rest of my garden is weed city. Weed city. All right, now I'm back down in the long hot section, and this is the bumper crop of peppers that weren't ripe the first time. Not ripe, but ready. Oh, look, I took down almost a whole plant. Oh, look at these. These are the Anaheim Charger peppers, and I stuff them and freeze them. And I know I keep telling you guys I'm going to share that recipe with you guys, and I will. I'm trying to find time for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect these long hots. There's going to, oh wow, yeah. There's a good amount. We got long hots. So I collected jalapenos the other day, and I didn't bring the camera out with me. And I ate a huge bag of jalapenos. They did really well this year, along with all of the varieties. And I'm telling you guys, I think that the secret to my peppers this year Well, it was the fertilizer that I fed them. That's what I think. And this is not sponsored or anything like that, but I used a product from a guy named Ron Wallace. It's called Wallace Wow. And in every hole of every vegetable that I planted this year, I used his fertilizer, and all of my vegetables are amazing. It's an organic fertilizer, and I'll put the link to it in the description. Guys, it's, I think, the reason I've had such a successful year in the garden. My mother and father-in-law already placed their order for next year because they've just been watching my peppers take off. Not just my peppers, but my tomatoes and my squashes and everything. I did not use this for any of the flowers. This was just for my vegetables. Look at this weedy mess, but I don't care because in the weedy mess, you find gold. Wow, there's so many peppers. This is, like I said, my bumper crop. I've already harvested so many peppers off these plants. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe how cold it is right now. I'm freezing. I am absolutely freezing, but this is worth it. Hot peppers on a cold day, nothing like it. I also have some hot cherry peppers down here. Look at the size of, oh shoot, I dropped one. Look at the size of them. My grandfather's gonna wanna stuff these. These are awesome. There are a few dozen back here on the plants. These are the California bells. Oh, there are more back there. But if you let them age out, which I can't because we don't have that kind of weather, they're starting to turn yellow. But oh, geez Louise, I just have butterfingers today. More long hots. All right, my basket's about full. They smell so good. Here's the bumper crop of peppers, but this isn't all, guys. I harvested 2 days ago. I got so much, and I got the rest of the eggplants. I'll show you those. I think I'm done up here. I'm gonna go grab flowers now because I don't have a lot of time. I'm running out of day. Not really, but I have stuff to do this afternoon. So I'm running out of the time that I've dedicated to harvest this morning. So let's go down and harvest some zinnias. Okay, there are the peppers that I just harvested. This is the stuff I harvested the other day. Now these are just the baby eggplants. I mean, some of them are good size, but I just grabbed any eggplant that was good. I can definitely cook these up, and I'm gonna freeze these. I make a lot of eggplant parm. These are the regular bells. A lot of them had turned red. Look how beautiful. This is the King of the North pepper. Absolutely beautiful. I'll be preserving these as well. I've been eating them a lot in salads. This is, I believe, the Alibaba watermelon. I think that's the sugar baby. And this obviously is a Hubbard squash. I have at least a dozen more Hubbard squash. Most of them I think are bigger than this. I have a few that are smaller as well. I cannot wait to try Hubbard squash. I have actually never eaten it before. I've only used it as a decoration, but people say that it's got a really good flavor. So I'm definitely gonna try eating some of this. Oh, and inside the house, I have about a dozen more of these white ones as well. This is the Casper eggplant, just small. The plants actually died almost all the way down to the ground and then came back to life. So I was not expecting any eggplants. I'm super happy with the crop that I got. It's a wee bit windy right now, but I am gonna go ahead and cut some gomphrena, some zinnias. I'm probably not gonna say too much because the winds are really starting to whip and I don't think it's gonna pick up well on audio. I also have some yarrow. I think I have probably a couple dozen stems of lisianthus left, and celosia. Some status I see is doing okay. Honestly, guys, this is the first time I've been down here in a week. Things have been busy. My son's been playing school soccer. He has practices and games that we have to worry about, and school's underway, lots of stuff happening, plus the nursery. Guys, it's been absolutely insane with the mum sales. I've been pushing a lot of mums out of here. In fact, all of the mums that I grew here, they're gone. I've been bringing some in wholesale and reselling as well. Lots to tell you about, but that'll be for another video. I'm gonna grab probably the light pink and the white. I'm just worrying about harvesting. I'm gonna worry about cleaning stems later. I just need to harvest as much as possible. It doesn't take long to harvest a bucket of gomphrena. Time for celosia. Oh, these are perfect. It feels so weird to harvest with gloves on. feel like I can't strip the leaves and stuff. Oh. And now I'm down to the zinnias. A lot of these guys are no good. They're aged, they have bug spots. I don't know why I'm deadheading. I don't need to deadhead at this point because they're not going to be producing any more stems because we are getting a frost tonight. There is a warning, so that is happening, but I am harvesting any usable stem. I'm not going to waste my time on the ones that are not ready because they are just going to flop. So any with a nice sturdy stem. Ooh, that's a gorgeous one. The reds have been super popular at the bouquet bars. Everyone's loving the dark red Bonary, the oranges, and the queen limes. Everyone wants the queen lime. So I definitely know that those are gonna be things that I'm planting in a little bit more next year, maybe less purples and pinks, more. Not that people don't like the purples and pinks. People do love the purples and pinks. But right now when the zinnias are hot and on fire, people are looking for those dark red fall colors. They are loving the oranges and the reds together especially. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. So that's what I'm harvesting right now. Still, I'll do anything that's available and ready right now, but people are going to be getting the dark red ones first, for sure. I have been putting in my order for next year. So I've already done that. And it's a little bit difficult for me this year because I'm ordering also for the nursery. So I have more, like thousands of customers to provide for because, and I'm not even joking, the nursery is a busy place. There are lots of people who, that's their nursery, that's where they buy plants. So I'm trying to make sure that there's a happy medium of stuff that I want to grow and provide for people and stuff that people are just used to having. It's an exciting and terrifying time. That red one's hot. These plants are healthier than the ones on the other end. I have powdery mildew going on and I have some fungus issues going on. These are the healthier of the plants. The ones on the other end, they're not looking too hot. I'm gonna make my way down the row and see what I can salvage. I'm gonna have to go on the other side of that as well. Wow, I have like a 30-foot section of oranges here. Maybe I was thinking ahead. There, I was using my noggin. Maybe I should get an all orange zinnia picture for October for the calendar. That'd be pretty. Oh gosh, wind's picking up. Here we go. Here we go. You're gorgeous. Ooh, the magentas are good too. Those ones are popular at the bouquet bar. I'm loving them with the mahogany splendor hibiscus. All right, this is it, guys. I better announce that this is it because this is it. That wind's coming for me. I can't even see where I'm cutting. Oh, okay. I know it's not pink season, but that pink's perfect. We have fall and we have the perfect pink. That looks healthy. Cause this is it. It's the end of the season. We got frost is coming. I gotta harvest. So this is it. Green lime, wherever you are. I always spot you in a bouquet from afar. I can't hold any more. All right, I'm crossing over with John Edwards. This is a healthy plant. That's so healthy. I love you guys for staying with me. Thank you. It's still only like 42 degrees out right now. It's cold, but that sun feels real good. These plants, I mean, you could see a tiny bit of fungus at the bottom of the plants, but for the end of the year, for zinnias, these look great. I did use a copper fungicide on the plants, so that's got a little bit of a damaged petals. I used a copper fungicide on the plants early in the season. I probably should have done a second application, and I didn't. On the list for next year, these are probably going to be the first to go at the bouquet bar. These just gorgeous dark red. And what I've noticed, guys, is that people don't care if they're not perfect. So you see right here, there's this gorgeous zinnia, gorgeous. Right here on the bottom of this petal, there's a tiny brown spot. To me, I'm like, go to throw it out. People don't care. They honestly probably don't even notice it. So I'm gonna leave it in the bucket and people go for it. Okay, so I have 1 and then 2 full buckets of Zins. I didn't bring any more buckets down, but I have more Zinnias to harvest. So I'm gonna go grab another bucket. Here they are. There's no water in here because my husband had the water shut off. He's working on something. So now I gotta go find water. I'm gonna run down here and grab some of the glads. I also just went inside the deer fence and probably 15 glads that are ready in there. That's the last succession planting of gladiolas. I have some over here and then some mahogany splendor hibiscus. I still have to recreate the Dame Edna photo that I was going to do last year. It's still in the plans for this year. I'm bringing gladdies back. I'm gonna go lay these down in my car. I don't have a bucket. Ooh, it's starting to rain. Oh, I think it's just one rain cloud. It is starting to rain. So beyond the gladiolas here, I actually have some scented geranium that I haven't used very much because it just started to get the height I need. So I'm gonna harvest some of that. Oh my goodness, they smell like grapefruit. This is called Rose of Attar. This is Rose of Attar scented geranium. I'll show you a stem. So basically that's a stem. Having a bucket of this just because when you walk in, this scent is overpowering and people are just like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. Obviously you don't want to use the citronella one because then it smells like bug spray. But this is called Rose of Attar and it smells, to me, it smells citrusy. It smells like grapefruit. It's so bright. Mahogany, splendor, hibiscus. Now the scented geranium is not grown from seed, it's grown from a cutting, and I sourced them through Dave Dowling at Ball Color Link. This, however, is mahogany splendor hibiscus. This is grown from seed, and I like to cut the stems when they are woody. But also the boiling water trick by sticking the stems in boiling water, that helps to prevent wilt as well. Look at this amazing stem of stock. Oh, now stock is a spring crop, but I just let these ones go. That's beautiful. Oh, look, I have a couple of straw flowers that look nice too. This one looks good. I'm just grabbing anything that looks decent. Okay, the feverfew is spent. Not looking great. Most of the straw flowers are no good. Grabbing a few that look okay. This one looks nice. But then the Lisianthus is down here as well, and I know that there's some good Lizzies. I have a couple Lizzies, but not very many, and some straw flowers. Look how cute. And intoxicating stock. I found some Bupleurum. They look great. My florist told me she uses Quick Dip to stop these, oh, the wind, to stop these from wilting. I'll do the same. As you can see, I didn't have enough buckets, so I've got to get all of this stuff into water. I've got the scented geranium. I just cut some Sweet Annie, and I also cut some more gomphrena. I have the hibiscus behind me, the gladiolas under here, Lisianthus, and then I just grabbed these yarrow stems. They're really cute. I don't really have some tall ones right now. They're first year yarrow plants, but I'm gonna leave that entire row untouched, so when it comes back next year, it comes back super tall and much earlier in the season. Yarrow around here blooms when the peonies do, so that's when they're typically blooming. And then I also was able to cut just a few stems of status. A lot of my status is junk. So the Sweet Annie, some more gomphrena status. I gotta get all this stuff into buckets and then that's call it a day. I'll bring all of these buckets to the nursery in the morning and set up for the bouquet bar. Then we'll make that another video though. Now, is this it for my flowers? Well, there may or may not be something in my hoop house. Stay tuned for that video. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon. And you played it, played it, played it, played it to the beat. The molecular breakdown of the plants. Oh, this is it. I love them, I just don't want them to go. If you want fresh flowers, you better come now. This is it. Well, you did.